Arguably, two of the biggest challenges the Western United States is facing today is the water crisis and the wildfire crisis. Our end goal is to achieve wildfire resilience on the landscape and to improve the water flow to the downstream communities. The rate of ecological degradation in the West and the scale of this problem is incredible. Therefore, we need a solution that can be scaled to fit the problem. Soda Creek is located just upstream of Keystone, Colorado, on the White River National Forest. It's a project designed to restore this historic wetland that has since ceased to exist due to historic agricultural practices. We used a methodology called low-tech process-based restoration, which installs beaver mimicry structures in a stream corridor to slow the flow of water, abrade sediment, and eventually bring the stream level back up to reconnect the historic floodplain. The Soda Creek project was mostly done by hand with minimal assistance from machinery. This type of restoration is indeed scalable. It's an achievable solution to a very large and otherwise pretty overwhelming problem. Little Green Valley Fen, located here in northern Arizona, is a particularly unique wet meadow system in an otherwise exceptionally arid, dry climate. A lot of the differences between the two projects have to do with the type of restoration and the scale of restoration. Here at Little Green Valley Fen, the scope of the degradation and the erosion and the head cutting necessitated stage 0 restoration practices, using a lot more heavy equipment and regrading the entire floodplain. This wet meadow restoration work is a perfect solution for the water crisis and the wildfire crisis. You're improving water supply, you're retaining water on the landscape, ensuring that communities have reliable year-round access to water, but in doing so, you're creating wet meadow fuel breaks for when wildfire events do rip across the landscape. When you look at these projects, it's pretty immediately apparent that they're doing great things for the landscape. You don't have to have a degree in hydrology to understand that as water slows down and spreads out, it is nourishing the ground beneath it. It's nourishing the plants, and therefore that's nourishing the wildlife, the agriculture, the cattle that might be grazing there, you name it. By restoring these wet meadow systems, we know that we are helping to contribute to the overall water supply and vitality of the Colorado River Basin. There are so many ways to get involved to help protect your local watershed. America's public lands are one of its most incredible and valuable resources, and the opportunity to help protect and enrich and restore America's public lands is the opportunity of a lifetime.